This video was brought to you by Squarespace. There are many things we need in this crazy life we all live, and sometimes one of those things is a website. Problem is, sometimes actually attaining a website is a lot easier said than done. And that is precisely why I use Squarespace. Squarespace made building my website, Arlo recommends, ridiculously easy. All I had to do was pick a template, tweak it a little bit, and I was done. Now maintaining and putting content on my website is even easier. I paste in my text. Formatting is all super easy. I can throw in pictures and video and social media posts, basically whatever. I can schedule my posts to go out later. I can have them all automatically pushed to social media, so I don't gotta do a thing. And if I ever need anything more, Squarespace offers loads of powerful extensions. And I particularly love digging into my website's analytics. To try out Squarespace yourself, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. Then when you're ready to launch, head to squarespace.com/Arlo to save 10% off your first website or domain. And now for today's recommendation. Whoa! Cats being weird little guys. This Twitter account features cats just being weird, and it's a constant source of happiness in my day-to-day life. Follow for lots of cats, or just scroll through from time to time. Either way, it is pure excellence. Thanks again to Squarespace. Now, video time. Ooh, itchy. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Spicy Take Salad, a totally new, totally original kind of video that no one has ever done before, where I'm going to read your unpopular Nintendo/gaming opinions. Anthony Fantano's lawyers, please contact the address as shown on screen. First spicy take, Wii U is greater than GameCube. Oh, boy. Wow. We're starting out strong here. Oh boy. Golly, that's a doozy. Okay, so obviously the Wii U is a lot more modern. It has a lot more features. You've got you've got an online shop, you've got virtual console and all that stuff. For me personally, it all comes down to the games, and for me, like, we're looking at an ant versus a giant. I mean, just like some of my very favorite games are on GameCube. They just kept coming. So many amazing games, and then the Wii U was just like year after year with a lot of like good, just like good smaller games. I don't know, for me it's absolutely no contest. I mean, Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, Pikmin, Metroid Prime, just so many things got their start on GameCube, and Wii U was just like Pikmin 3. That was really like the one main game that I really got. You know what though, that take is spicy, but I respect it. And I love it. Give me those spicy takes. What else we got? There should and will never be a Pokemon main series game that satisfies adults looking for harder or more in-depth content. It is a children's series at the core and should be judged as such. Go play a different RPG if you want heavier mechanics and story. Probably predictable, but I just cannot agree with this. I mean, I understand to like an extent, Pokemon should never be too mechanically heavy and complicated or too story heavy or anything like that. But kids are only kids for like a few years, and then they're adults for the whole rest of their lives. And the Pokemon Company has hard, raw data that proves that a substantial amount of their player base is adults like me. In business, you don't play to the audience you want, you play to the audience you have. And many games and series out there have proven that games can be good both for adults and kids. It is possible. It happens all the time. In fact, I feel that Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet have already done so much to bridge that age gap and kind of, deliver content that appeals to both kids and adults. So, yeah, I don't know. I just can't. I'm gonna put a big fat wrong show. Wrong. I need hold on. I need like a hammer or something. Oh yeah. This could be my wrong gavel. Wrong show. I still respect your opinion. Thank you for submitting it. That's not right. We're respecting all opinions here. It's not the wrong hammer. It's the I heartily disagree hammer. I heartily disagree. Moving on. Majora's Mask 3D was a significant improvement on the N64 original in nearly every way. Better graphics, higher FPS, much cleaner, more efficient menus and inventory. Bomber's Notebook is expanded and much more useful and makes 100% completion way more fun. I think it is incredibly funny that liking Majora's Mask 3D is now basically considered an unpopular opinion. And I know a whole lot of people were convinced by the one video that we all got recommended a million times over the course of like a year, the one with the moon. Was it a Neryl video? I think it was Neryl. Really good stuff, very good channel. But this is one unpopular opinion that I absolutely agree with. I hear all of the arguments and I understand them. Like, they all totally make sense. but at the end of the day, it just doesn't affect me. I don't know. I played the game and I had way more fun than I ever did with the original. It's just so much easier to play. Yeah, I guess the atmosphere isn't like as weird or whatever, but like it also looks good. Like it also just looks like just so much better. Like, okay, yeah, Zora Link can't swim forever now. Oh, well, I don't know. The rest of the game is just so much better. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I agree. I feel that the oversaturation of third-party characters just took away what made Super Smash Bros. Special to begin with. The next Smash Bros. Games should only have one third-party guest character and focus on representing the history of Nintendo's first-party characters. This is one opinion that I can definitely respect. I definitely get it. I don't think that I have a solid horse in this race. Terrible analogy. Solid horse. Is that Solid Snake's brother? Like, I don't have a super strong opinion one way or the other. I definitely get, I get the idea. I can understand it, and I think to a degree I kind of get. I was like, why do all the DLC characters have to be these wacky third-party characters? Can't we get some more, like, legacy Nintendo characters? But at the same time, I just loved that whole idea. I loved being excited about all of them. I think even if they were gonna like scale back the third-party characters, I'd still want like a decent handful each time, you know, like a fairly good number. Of course, this all becomes like a mass marketing appeal thing, which could probably have its own entire video. You know, now going back and adding like a Zora, or, you know, like there's some like Nintendo history characters, just wouldn't have as much of an impact now, because now they're kind of counting on these big, huge, crazy third-party reveals to get Smash really out there. So I don't really know what the future of Smash and third-party characters exactly looks like. I feel like this might just be like a like one big last hurrah, you know, Sakurai's last big thing, and he wanted to put as many characters as possible. Who knows? Maybe they'll pare down next time. I don't know. Good opinion, though. Super Mario 3D Land is much better than 3D World. Wow. The level designs, theming, and ideas are much more fun than 3D World's. It's more basic, but it's utilized much better than 3D World as a whole. My gosh. Wow. That is an opinion right there. That is, I just can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. I played 3D Land a whole bunch, just like again and again and again. I really loved it, but I loved it as a very easy, ridiculously easy, casual, pick up and play for a few minutes at a time handheld experience, you know? I can't think of any way that 3D World isn't better by miles, you know? Like, just so much better. Bigger, obviously better graphics, not quite as, like, ridiculously easy. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I just do not agree with that opinion. I respect it, though. As always, thank you. Yoshi is the worst franchise Nintendo has done with a good to bad game ratio. They got a good point. I mean, Nintendo has gone through their rocky times, but like, they're not like exactly known for putting out just absolute stinkers, you know, for their big, widely known IPs. But then like Yoshi's Island 2 on the DS was like just super forgettable. And on the DS they had, what was it, Yoshi Touch and Go or whatever? That game was awful. I don't know if any, I mean, like, I didn't want to spend $35 for a mini game, but what little I played of it, it was terrible. Yoshi's Story, widely considered to be quite the stinker. New Yoshi's Island just looked like a mess of a game. So I really can't argue that opinion. If you're just looking at like good games to bad games, yeah, Yoshi might be Nintendo's worst series. Wow, interesting. You really made me think. That'll be one for the comments for sure. What's the Nintendo series with the most bad games to good games? Wow. Interesting. Here's a spicy take for you. How about a ding-dang 3D Yoshi game already? Jeez. Metroid Prime. Them's fighting words. Them's fighting words. Exactly 2 fighting words to be exact, and that is why I love this spicy take so much. I love it for its succinctness. It really gets right to the point. I personally do not exactly agree. Do I, Sammy? I think you'll tell them. I do not agree. Metroid Prime still does things for me that not a lot of other games do. Or have in like the 20 plus years that it's been out. It is such a remarkable experience in terms of like atmosphere and environmental storytelling and just so much stuff. It hits me so hard. I adore it so much. I do not believe that it is mid, but I can respect the opinion of anyone who feels that way. I respect you. I respect you! Felix from Nintendo Life giving us a good one. Unopened Amiibos greater than opened Amiibos. This is definitely one of those things that everyone is going to have a different opinion on. Personally, I'm not a collector. I don't wanna like retain their value or whatever. I don't wanna keep around all the plastic. I just wanna enjoy them. I just wanna put them on my desk. I don't even use them in games or anything. I just want to just look at them, you know, sometimes hold them, move them around, and the packaging is not conducive to an enjoyable interaction experience. I know I'm reducing their value or whatever when I do it, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Kind of defeats the purpose. But that's just me. Let's finish things off with a spicy take from my very good friend John Cartwright of Good Vibes Gaming. Video games are not a productive use of time, and we should all be growing corn. Hard disagree. We should be growing cauliflower. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Spicy Take Salad. I say episode. Does that mean there's going to be more? I don't know. How many views is this video going to get? I don't know yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. Bye!